Well then, this is a Sun turn of events, and I like it! Hey everyone, Mark our Gamer Dude here with my review of Sonic IDW Issue 70. We're only 30 issues away from 100, oh yeah! With the race and plans going on behind the scenes, we are set to see how this all unfolds. The story starts off with the next round of the Extreme Gear race about to start, showcasing the track, which is very insane. The audience is very creeped out, though Surge and Kit might be creeped out because it reminds them about the stuff that Starline put them through. Ugh. But unknown to all the racers, Sonic is high above, ready to don his new tech given by Eggman. Sonic says, "It's Morphin time!" and he becomes the Phantom Rider. Once the race starts, he immediately starts to mess with the race, announcing himself with a voice filter by the way, and gets the attention of Clutch, who doesn't seem that phased yet. Sonic, aka the Phantom Rider, begins to mess around with the Babylon Roads, and the racers as well. And Lanolin instructs Duo to call security to help. And as security gets out, Tails and Amy manage to sneak into the ship, and decide to go to the machine shop. Luckily, Amy knows exactly where that is. After Sonic's done messing around with Jet, he's about to leave. That is, until Lanolin, the Diamond Cutters, and security come in to take him into custody. Lanolin uses her bell to slam Sonic into the glass tubes, but the weight of all the people on top causes it to crack. Whisper breaks the glass to stop it from landing onto the town, and Tango manages to grab all the civilians as well as Sonic. He's about to escape from the chaos until, BAM! Surge runs into him. She doesn't know who he is, but she's eager to take him down. She electrocutes him and his mask is about to come off, digitally. Thankfully, Sonic is fast enough to get away before Surge can see him, without the mask. Surge is about to go after him, but is stopped by Kit, reminding her about Clutch's plans. Back on the track, it seems the roads have finished in the top 3, and Jet is happy to hear fans cheering. But Wave points out that they aren't cheering for him. They're actually cheering for Surge and Kit. The audience and Nightly Owl took notice of Surge's actions stopping the Phantom Rider and applaud them for being heroes. And they're happy to hear this. Surge is happy, hearing the cheers. Oh my goodness, I've never seen her so happy. This is great, and oh boy. Jet's face here, oh no, Jet's looking a little jealous. He ain't happy. In Jewel's office, Duo notes how he hasn't been able to get in contact with Team Sonic, but Jewel says it's alright, as she jokes saying they might be off saving the world somewhere else. Duo says his goodbyes, and after he walks out, Jewel is looking a bit, she's looking like she's suspecting something. Later, Duo comes to speak to Clutch and talks about the Phantom Rider. Clutch isn't too worried, but instructs Duo to unmask him the next time he comes around. But do it quietly, as he wants to know who or what they're dealing with. Back with Tails and Amy, they manage to get to the machine shop, and Tails decides to check the dumpster, cause he's had experience with looking through trash for the evidence. Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog reference? Amy then spots something moving in the back. It lunges at her and it's a robotic hand? They realize it's Belle's hand. It begins to point towards a direction to a locker, and once they open it, they find Belle tied up? And this is where issue 70 ends. Whoa, okay, this is a lot to take in. This issue, I had zero problems with this one. Like, zero problems, nada, nothing. How is that possible? Alright, let's break it down. First, Sonic getting the suit is totally a Super Sentai / Power Rangers thing. I loved how he morphed into that, and I love how he's kinda enjoying playing the villain, even just for show. Can we talk about how crazy this track was, by the way, and how many references and gears the other racers had? Speaking of references, something is off here. Tails notes his experience going through the trash. The way he says it, it makes it sound like the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog video game happened, even though it's been stated that all the comets take place before Frontiers, and that game happens after Frontiers. So, I'm confused? Anyway, the writing in this issue was just top tier because it left so many good crumbs that will impact everything in later issues for this arc, such as Surge and Kit. We have to talk about this moment here. This moment, no one saw them as the evil counterparts trying to get rid of Sonic and Tails. They saw them as heroes, and they are happy, pure joy happy. They're waving in this panel, smiling. This is the most happy I have ever seen Surge in a normal joyful manner. The thing that makes me wonder though, is how this will impact them in this arc in later issues. With this moment, they may begin to like the acknowledgement and praise from people seeing them as heroes. If so, it may draw a wedge between the plan they originally had with Clutch. Would they abandon their plan and betray them? Remember, they still want to know where they came from, who they really were before Starlight kidnapped them. If they break it, that's assuming if Clutch is telling the truth, they won't find out. Future solicitations state that Surge and Kit plan to spring a trap on Clutch on their own. So, does this mean 100% redemption? Not really. Surge and Kit's personalities aren't gonna do a, complete 180. Surge is still gonna be an eager gremlin, ready to fight with her own rules, go by her own terms, but the light at the end of the tunnel is there. Next, this is minor, but Jet getting angry / jealous that Surge and Kit are taking the glory. You know how big his ego is. Looks like he's got a new rival in his sights. Yes! This means Surge and Jet butting heads next few issues. That's all I wanna see. Jewel, while having a minor role here, she seems to be showing a bit of suspicion and concern. Once Dual Mimic leaves, she has this expression which reads, something doesn't add up / something's going on here. This may lead to her trying to question Duo and Clutch. We'll have to wait and see, but it's there. And thank goodness, because the sooner Dual Mimic gets revealed, the better. With the Diamond Cutters, while trying to stop Sonic, aka the Phantom Rider, Lanolin inadvertently causes the glass tubes to break, putting many others at risk. We may not see it in this issue, but it may affect her in the next issue. Now, Dual Mimic / Clutch, it is cool to see that Clutch isn't too bothered by this mishap with the Phantom Rider. He's smart to not lose his cool yet, and make sure that things still go according to plan. The same goes for Dual Mimic, cause Mimic is surprisingly being very patient with waiting to take out the Diamond Cutters. I kinda expected him to plan to betray him behind the scenes already. I do predict though, once more mishaps happen, he may get impatient and cut him off. Lastly, Tails and Amy fighting Belle all tied up. This is very interesting, and it makes sense. Belle repairs things all the time in the machine area at the restoration. So, that means she would have at some point crossed paths with Clutch's staff, and saw them sabotaging the boards, especially since she was locked away in the machine shop. Now, does this mean she saw Clutch? We don't know. But Belle has to have saw something, or Clutch himself, if Clutch had his staff tie her up. I'm guessing she must have put up a fight, because her hand was outside, so it was lucky for her. We'll have to wait and find out how much Belle knows about what's going on, because we're still nowhere near the done this arc. Thankfully, the next issue, issue 71, releases later this month too. Yep, we get 2 mainline issues this month, issue 70 and 71. Thank goodness. Oh man, what else could be more exciting? Wait a second. Enhance? Sonic crossover? What? Crossover? Wait, what? A big threat? Who? TMNT? MLP? Godzilla? Oh my god. Remain calm, oh my god.